Good job, kids. You did well. Let's talk tomorrow's first alert. Strong to severe storms possible coming through early in the morning, probably sometime around 10 a.m. At least that's the timing right now, into about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Very strong gusty winds, strong to severe storms possible. Heavy rain could lead to some isolated flooding, and isolated tornado threat is in there as well. It's on the lower end. It really has a lot to do with how strong the winds are. We could be looking at winds gusting 35 to 45 miles an hour. A wind advisory goes in effect at midnight to overnight, all the way through midnight on Thursday here for the western counties. And I wouldn't be surprised to see that get extended. But at this time, it's mainly just the western counties. The severe weather outlook. Well, we got that standard slight risk, level 2 out of 5 for just about the entire viewing area. Criteria is listed off to the side of the screen right there, talking about just how strong those winds could be gusting, 35 plus, and maybe a low end impact here for an isolated tornado. Let's look at winds. This is 6 a.m. Wednesday. Could be looking already at winds gusting almost 30 miles an hour. Well, that's only going to increase as we move on to about 10 o'clock when that system's moving through. So we're stepping it up over 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Anywhere some of these darker purple shades, which comes through the metro, those are about 40-plus mile-an-hour wind gusts. So 30 to 40-plus expected through the morning hours. Now, those will diminish later on in the evening there. That's 7:30. We're not quite as windy as the storms exit the picture. Now let's reverse it a little bit. We've got the cold morning started already. Widespread freezing temps, 20s and 30s. Right now, 6 a.m. temperatures to about 8 will stay well below freezing. Heading through midday, we're in the upper 40s to about mid-50s. We'll get up closer to the average high of around 60 for today. Then turning our attention to the storms coming in tomorrow morning. Here's about 7:30, 8 o'clock. That leading edge of the storms will be moving through right around 10 a.m. and beyond there till about noontime to 1 o'clock. So very strong southerly winds ahead of that front. Late in the afternoon tomorrow, not so much of an issue. We'll be warm. Temperatures are going to be in the mid-upper 60s, and then colder air comes behind the front. So into Thursday, we're going to be looking to get back into the 30s after a little 24-hour swing of upper 60s, almost 70-degree temperatures. Harsh 27 right now under clear skies. Well, the morning commute, no problem at all here. Conditions are dry on the roads. Not near as windy as yesterday, as we saw those winds gusting up there 20 to 30. We'll be in the mid-upper 50s here this afternoon. Looking at tomorrow's stormy weather, the first alert Thursday, Friday calms down, but definitely gets a little colder in the afternoons with lower 50s. And then the weekend will go back in the upper 50s. Another chance of showers at the start.